Zelensky has been able to pick up votes because he hasn't said anything. That's the other factor that we have to take into account. You know, I mean, he had a meeting a week ago with EU diplomats, which was a disaster, because they asked him questions about important issues, including the war, Russia, and he just didn't have any answers. I mean, you know, he's a comedian, he's a clown. I know we live in an age of 24-hour news, social media, so everybody's a political expert. My field is full of experts who read the New York Times once a day, and they're big experts. It's not a field, you know, that can be said about my wife, who's a chemist. Not everybody's an expert in chemistry, but everybody's an expert in politics today. You know, I'm looking forward to the election debates in Ukraine because Zelensky will come across as a complete jerk. I mean, you know, and I think that will knock off a lot of votes. Also, there have been scandals surrounding his business links to Russia, and also the fact in 2017 he received a massive financial grant from the Russian government. Well, you know, again, not very good news. So I've always been a bit skeptical about his ratings, unlike many people who take him quite seriously. And they take him quite seriously for why? Because, well, they say, well, in Italy, a comedian did very well. He set up the 5-star movement and he became second in the last Italian elections. I think it's a very different situation, and Italy is not at war, of course, as well. So I think we're talking about apples and oranges, not about the same thing. So if we have, as I believe, the second round to Tymoshenko, Poroshenko, the big battle is also for the third place. Third place is important. Why? Because if you come third, and think of the Ukraine's past, in 1999, Yevhen Marchuk came third, and he was the kingmaker, and he supported Kuchma in the second round. In 2010, Sergei Tyhibko came third. And Yulia Tymoshenko really desperately wanted him to back her, because she only lost, you know, she didn't lose by a huge amount in the first round. But Tyhibko stupidly backed Yanukovych. He was swallowed up by Yanukovych, in fact. His party was eaten alive by party regions. It merged. And Yanukovych won the second round, but only by 3%. So, you know, if Tyhibko had gone the other way, maybe Tymoshenko would have won in 2010. So the third position is important, and I think that third position is up for grabs.